And an educational venture that started about 7 years ago in Winona is back on the water this year. History on the River welcomes people from all over for a series of educational opportunities. News 19's Crystal Flintrop joined one of those cruises to tell us more.
The Driftless region is rich in history, culture, arts, science, and so much more. The Cal Fremling is taking people up and down the Mississippi River to learn these things.
It was built as a floating classroom to get students that have never been exposed to being on the river, out on the river, and to learn a little bit more about the area.
The Winona County Historical Society is partnering with Winona State University for a summer series called History on the River, where participants will ride on the Cal Fremling for a more in-depth learning experience.
We have History on the River by the Historical Center in Winona, Minnesota here. And we're going for about an hour-and-a-half cruise with one of their speakers that they have monthly.
These cruises will teach geology, take a look back at Irish heritage, explore wildlife on the water, and even a lesson in brewing between the Bluffs.
Tonight we have a boat that is going to go up and down the Mississippi River with a speaker, Doug Hoverson, who is an author and a beer expert, and he's going to talk about the beer industry.
You know, beer has a fascinating history, and it's great for somebody like me who has a really short attention span, because it captures the history of immigration, it captures military history, it captures business history, it captures the history of the role of women both in advertising and in the business itself. And so there are a lot of ways in which beer and its advertising either reflect society or sometimes hints at some of the changes that might be coming.
For some, it's simply taking in the beauty of the area.
I'm really just looking at the views and just being able to see all the different wildlife, seeing the view of the dam, and when we're coming back from there, just looking at the bridge, and then just really a lot of the main buildings along the river.
Hostess Taylor Laur says it's important to have these non-traditional learning opportunities.
I think it's so important to learn about history because we learn about viewpoints that are different from our own. We learn things that we might not have known about at all any other way, and just all kinds of things that you wouldn't have the opportunity to learn about otherwise. And then it does so in a really fun, relaxing way.
On the Mississippi River, I'm Crystal Flintrop, News 19.
Certainly a unique experience there. The Winona County Historical Society offers 5 cruises this year, 3 left for the season. You can head to our website or news app to learn more about these educational endeavors.